Good morning, I'm Minister Clark Berry.
And much, much more. But first, if you haven't already, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube at EBCW Center.
Amen. And we have a special guest coming on today. We finally got her on here. The one, the only, the myth, the legend.
5, and it reads, "She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, and bless her, her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will greatly be praised." Amen.
Each organization is asked to nominate a representative for the 150th Church Anniversary at Arasuba for additional details. Announcements from the Youth Department. Children's Church and Team will be able to have their own church lesson immediately following offering. Youth choir practice will be held every Saturday starting September 10th and every other Saturday. See Minister Letitia Butler for the times. Evergreen Baptist Church invites you to their Trunk or Treat, rescheduled for Saturday, October 16th, 2022. Everyone is asked to pay a $100 assessment. More information to come at a later date. Thank you, the Men's Ministry. The Anderson County Congress of Christian Education presents Voter Education Forum. The dates are October 10th, 17th, 24th, 31st, and November 3rd, starting at 6:30 p.m. This will be available on Facebook Live, and you can register with the link at the bottom of the flyer.
Join Evergreen Baptist Church as we have morning prayer with Pastor Jay. You can dial in at 857-357-0254. Access code 390192#. Morning prayer will take place every Thursday morning at 6:30 a.m. Please be sure to mute your microphones upon entering the line.
All right, thank you for that. And now here we are. Without further ado, smiling already. First Lady, if I can call her that, Miss Kendra Speed Sellers.
Hey, it's great to be here with you all. Thanks for inviting me on.
We love it. We love it.
Fun. And we're going to make this a two-parter, so I don't want to rush this.
Right.
We're not getting off the hot seat that quick.
We want to hear that beautiful voice. We got to get it out to the people, you know?
I thought you were about to ask her to sing. I was about to say.
Go ahead, baby. You know it. Hey.
It's the Lord leads. But we got a few questions. Let Evergreen, EBC Live, our online community, let them just get to know you. So, Courtney, you want to start off ladies first for the first
Absolutely.
lady?
Well, thank you. So, Sister Kendra, during the process of finding a church, which church to send resumes to, how was that process with you and Pastor Sellers?
So I will say it was pretty challenging because it was the first time that we were going through that process. And so first, we began with prayer and really being clear on, where we saw ourselves doing ministry and the type of ministry that we wanted to do. But at the foundation was prayer. The other piece is, I think there's a fine line between being the wife that's totally into it and giving guidance and being able to step back, step aside, and understanding that he was kind of the primary conduit to God and being able to get the vision for what we want to do. So there was both the piece of us coming together, but then also the trust behind he's the man of God, becoming and shepherding a flock and trusting him in doing that.
Awesome. I love it.
You had anything else?
Yeah, you can go with your next one.
Okay, for me, I want to ask this question because being in your position, First Lady, you this graceful space you got to hover around. Can you just talk to the women? Because you're going to have to kind of, link with both generations, I would say. Like the older, not older, seasoned veterans.
You're right now.
Christians. And then also the women who are, around, our age and younger. So how do you tap into all those different types at this position? Because I know to me, I think First Lady is very special when it comes to this, especially just women. So how do you tap into multiple lanes?
Yeah, well, I think one of the big things is first understanding that each generation comes with different needs and allowing space for those needs to have presence, because oftentimes we find that congregations might cater just to one set.
Right.
And I think it's really the balancing and understanding and the acknowledgement that everyone kind of brings some value to the table. So some of the things that I see happening here are thinking about like the two-way mentorship between our, seasoned ladies, middle-aged ladies and young ladies.
Yeah.
Because one, there's something that our seasoned individuals can teach and instruct on. And there is also something that our young women can mentor the older seasoned saints on as well. So I see it as a coming together and really just being able to acknowledge the diversity of needs, which I think is what makes us really special, be able to work together well.
I love it. So when we're talking about the road to pastorship, the saying, behind every man there is a great woman. So what was your process? I know you said prayer for sure, but what was it that you think you contributed to in his process?
I think one was encouragement in saying, because it wasn't just super easy where the first church he applied to, he got. So it was also the encouragement along the way and saying yes, if this is something that God has put into your heart, then it's for you. And this is something we're going to continue to work on. So the encouragement, I think the other piece was just patience, understanding that, we always want things to happen in our time, but there is God's time, and having patience in doing that. I think just, you all may or may not know this, in my normal daily life, I speak pretty strongly and have strong points of view.
Right.
But in honoring God, I thought it was very important to figure out the places where it was important to speak. And other times it's important to listen and fall back. So it was all just about the balance of all of that.
I love it. That's what's up.
Okay.
Patience.
I like that. I see the answers.
Patience.
But now we're coming down to, you got me on my Clark Cam. Now we're coming down to it. It's the 60-second sermon. Courtney, get your time ready, please.
I'm already ahead of you. I'm already working on that.
So Miss Kendra, we're gonna. Let me get this real quick here.
Now, keep in mind, I'm not a preacher.
You just preached. I seen you online. What church was that you preached at again? I watched
Fort Baptist Church.
And where was that located at?
In Greer.
In Greer, okay. Oh yeah, we got to see you online, so don't let her off the hook. But 60-second sermons, pretty much you get 60 seconds, just speak your heart, whatever God puts in your heart and comes off your lips.
So as soon as you start, I will start.
And this is a scale. We're not going to ask anybody to get on it. We're not embarrassed.
Not today.
We're not doing
and
that.
not ever.
But this is a scale. I'm going to hold it right here, and whenever you get ready, start 60 seconds.
Often in our lives, we are carrying such weight on us. The burdens, the yokes, the things that have us tied in. And sometimes it's important to do a check-in. Do a check-in with the scale and understand how much extra weight we are carrying around on our shoulders, on our back, on our side, and really do a check-in with God, asking Him to relieve us of some of these burdens. Oftentimes we think, after getting on this scale, that we can just go around and handle this ourselves. I got this figured out. I'll count the calories. I'll figure it all out on my own. But at some point, we need to look up, reach out, and ask for some help. Lord, please take this weight off of me, relieve me of this weight, and make it happen today.
Yeah.
I'm low-key looking to see where we are on time.
Okay.
We good, girl. We good. 3.
Okay.
2.
Amen.
And there it is.
And that's the benediction.
And that's the bit. Hey, when she came over here, I was like, boy, she really finna preach on this thing. I love that. So, but listen, we're gonna make this a part 2. We're gonna come back next
We got
week.
more questions. We got more things.
Dive in.
Yeah, we want to know
when
Sister Kendra.
When she was doing a sermonette, when she bit that, I bit that. I was like,
I got a shot. No, hold up now.
But we appreciate you for coming back. But would you do us a
Episode
favor?
2.
Would you pray us out and get us to the service?
Sure.
Please, thank you.
Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for the opportunity for us to join in together. Please let us enter into service today with pure heart
Yes, God.
and energized to serve you. Thank you for all you will do in the confines of today's service, all you will
God.
do as we leave out of here today. In your name we do pray.
In Jesus'
Amen.
name.
Amen.
Enjoy the service, y'all.
Love you guys.
Get off that scale.
Come on down. Yeah. We gotta take our walk right here. Preacher's wife, and I'm not Denzel's wife. Trust me.